Two overworld chunks have been completed. Now, our journey takes us beneath the surface. Welcome to the LEGO Minecraft project. As we head below the surface, many things are going to be switched up, and we're going to get to add a lot more Minecraft elements. We're going to get to add a lot more mobs, we're going to add some minerals and ores, plus on top of that, we're even going to focus on adding a lava pool. Unlike the previous two chunks that we've built, I have already pre-built a base that is the size of two chunks side by side. That way we have a lot more space to work with. And to begin, we're going to start laying the groundwork of the first level around the lava pool. I have pre-built some lava falls to add to our pools. As everything begins to take shape, we can now focus on continuing working on our base. It's important to remember that when working on the base, we can use different color of bricks, just because they won't be seen and we don't want to waste the ones that'll actually be visible. That way, we never run out. For a moment, I'm going to turn my attention back to the lava pool. I know there's nothing else that I'm going to be adding to it, so I'm just going to use some tiles and I'm just going to finish it off right away. So with the lava pool finished off, we can now focus on some of the walls around the lava, and then we can focus on finishing our second level of blocks. So now that we have a full second layer filled up, we can start building a small third layer, and we have to take into consideration that we need to build a back wall so that we actually have a structure so that we could put our other chunks on top of this one. So we're going to build that back wall, we're also going to build that small additional chunk, and then we'll be all set. Whenever we're building up the walls, it's important to remember that it doesn't transition directly from a straight stone line right to a straight dirt line. So as you can see, I'm going to add some dirt blocks kind of in between and go up and down along the walls to make it look a little bit more natural. And this way it transitions a lot cleaner too. On top of that, you might be wondering why we don't have any sand, and that's because our dirt chunk and our sand chunk aren't going to be side by side, so we don't have to worry about attaching this and making it for both of them. We're going to focus on building some transitional pieces later on, but that'll be for a later episode. Now you're going to see I'm going to attach a bunch of plates together, and that's so that we can attach the front left-hand side of the build to the front right-hand side of the build. This way, we have a platform so that we can actually place the two chunks on top of the build. So now that we have a functional frame, it's important to build from the ground up, as well as down from the frame, to add a couple blocks and make it appear a little bit more natural. That way it doesn't look very bland and very obvious that it's a frame to hold everything up. From here on out, we're just going to add a couple blocks to the background to add a little bit more texture. and to have a couple of different levels of blocks, and that way it'll just make it appear natural, like it's a naturally generated cave. So here's what we're going to be adding to the mine. 3 torches, a creeper, a zombie, a skeleton that I forgot, Alex with a stone sword and iron helmet, a furnace, TNT, and a bunch of different ores. So here's a closer look at the mine with all the mobs and additional pieces added. From here on out, we just have to tile the mine and then we'll be complete. To finish things off underneath the frame, I also have some upside down tiles that we can add. I'm still waiting for the brown ones to come in for our dirt blocks, so for now, we'll just have to leave those ones as is. From here, we can just attach our frame and everything looks awesome. So here's a final look at probably our most interesting build so far. On top of that, we're going to add the chunks that we have already built, just so you can get the idea that they go on top. Next up, we have our biggest build yet, and I can't wait to show you guys what it is.